Hello friends, my name is Natalia Porsche and I'm an attorney who is practicing in Biloxi, Mississippi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I will discuss the topic of expungement. Okay, so under Mississippi law, you can expunge misdemeanor or felony if you have one conviction. There is a difference between misdemeanor and felony offenses under Mississippi code, right? So misdemeanor offenses, not as serious as felony offenses, and they're usually pending in justice courts or city courts. It depends where the incident occurred, right? In a county or in the city limits. Okay, so felony cases, they are more difficult as far as why? Because they have to go through a certain procedure that takes time, and sometimes if you don't have a lawyer, it can take a long time. Since if let's say there are many cases in district attorney's office, and the procedure for felony arrest and charge is that your case must be presented to a grand jury, and district attorney's office has so many sessions during the year, right? So they'll have to pick and choose which cases they present to grand jury in this session or next session or a session after that. So therefore, of course, the procedure differ for misdemeanor offense or a felony offense. They're totally different. Okay, so but this video is about expungement. So let's go back to expungements. Okay, let's say if you have one misdemeanor and you would like to expunge this, right? You have, for example, one DUI offense. And again, DUI laws, they're a little bit different, right? Because it's a traffic violation, but usually you can expunge misdemeanor. If you have one offense, you paid all the fine. Even if you were convicted of that offense, usually you can expunge it after 5 years. If you can show that during this 5 years, after you successfully completed all the terms of your sentencing order and completed your probation or whatever terms were imposed by the judge in the sentencing order. So now you can expunge that, right? You can expunge that conviction. Now, if you have been arrested, but you were never convicted of misdemeanor offense, also you can expunge everything from your public record, including arrests. And for example, when you apply in the future for a job, then you can, if it has been expunged, you can put on your job application that you actually never been convicted of a misdemeanor, right? Because if it was lawfully expunged and you have an order of expungement, then therefore it shouldn't be in the public record, right? If the judge granted you expungement. So you can say that no, because it has been lawfully expunged. Now, can you expunge a felony conviction or a felony? Let's talk about felony convictions first of all. Now, usually you can expunge one felony conviction, right? After 5 years of successful, that you never caught another charge, let's say after that 5 years, that you was a person of a good moral character, that society will contribute from this expungement, right? That you successfully completed all the terms of your probation or sentencing order. If sentencing order included probation, you paid all your fines, court fees, and you were a person of good moral character during this 5 years. So now you actually can petition court to expunge your one felony conviction, right? However, there are some serious felonies which are not expungible under the law. For example, DUI felony, third, fourth offenses, they are not expungible. Also, there are more violent crimes under Mississippi statute which are not expungible, and I will post it on my blog or on my website, and so you can read more about that, because there is a whole list which includes those offenses, and it's a lot of them, right? They are murder, for example, aggravated assault, trafficking charges, arrests and convictions and stuff like that. So there are more of them. The list is pretty fit. But usually when the felony is not a violent felony, you can expunge the conviction and all the public record and arrest, right? So now let's say that you have been charged with felony, but your case been dismissed, right? Of course you can expunge it, right? Because you never been convicted of that felony. Therefore, you can petition the court to expunge it, right? Now, let's talk about if you have more felonies, right? Remember, you cannot expunge more than one felony. You can expunge only one, right? And you still have to show that you was a person of a good moral character and you completed all the terms of sentencing order. You pay all your fines, you complete your probation, and etc. Now, let's talk about misdemeanor offense that you can expunge. First, misdemeanor, but there are a lot of different requirements under the statute, under the DUI expungement law, that you will have to comply with in order to see whether, your DUI arrest and conviction is expungible. Let's say if you got first DUI, which was non-adjudicated, and you completed all the terms and probation, this is expungible, right? Including arrest and all the public record connected to that. Now, let's say that you had conviction, not non-adjudication, but conviction, that you have been convicted of first DUI. This is the requirements that the Mississippi law provides in order for you to expunge your DUI conviction, misdemeanor conviction. First, you have to show, of course, that you successfully completed MASAP and victim panel. Those are classes which are required usually when you have been charged and convicted or non-adjudicated of a first DUI offense. Okay, you did not refuse to submit to a test of blood or breath, and this is my third one, right? If you had a refusal, the law does not authorize you, and I'm talking about 2019 law, the fresh one, so it does not authorize you to expunge, right? So this is one down, let's say, bad factor about the refusal, right? Case you might win with refusal, but however, the lawyer will never advise you to do refusal. Why? Because there are some consequences for refusal, right? So for example, it's not expungible. Now, you had the blood alcohol concentration below 0.16, right? So if you had above 0.16, then also that's not expungible, unfortunately. And further, that you have not been convicted of and does not have pending offense, another pending offense. Let's say you have this conviction from 10 years ago, right? Because we're talking about 5 years period, right? After the conviction, successful completion of all the terms, all the condition of sentencing order. So now you have, during this 5 years, you let's say, for example, been arrested for another DUI, but you was not convicted yet. However, this is not expungible because remember, you have to show that you are a person of good moral character, right? That the society will contribute from this expunge from your record. You also have to provide the court justification why you need this DUI misdemeanor conviction to be expunged. So you have to, in your petition, you have to explain to the judge why do you need this conviction to be expunged, and you cannot previously have non-adjudication, right? So for example, if you had previous DUI which was non-adjudicated and it's really not on your record because you was not adjudicated, but the arrest is still there, right? So you still have it on your record, so therefore it's not expungible because it's not really first DUI, it's second DUI, right? And remember that you can expunge only one DUI, misdemeanor DUI, first offense, okay? Subsequent offenses are not expungible, although arguably is the argument could be made that if you've been charged 10 years after your first DUI and you still been, you got another DUI after 10 years, now you have another DUI pending, but you're getting charged as a first DUI, right? So again, the law does not explain why this cannot be expunged. So it says only first DUI, so I guess we can interpret this statute as it is actually direct us to do only one misdemeanor or felony expungement, although there are some exceptions when you can expunge more than one misdemeanor, okay? So again, felony does not authorize, the law regarding felony does not authorize us expunge more than one felony. However, misdemeanor law does. So there are some exceptions, and I will probably make another video or write a post about that on my Facebook or a website about this, so which is very, very interesting. Okay, so what is the procedure for expungement? Now, if you don't have an attorney, can you do it yourself? Well, yes, you can, but you don't know probably how to do it. First of all, you have to have a record, full, better certified record from the court where you've been convicted or by the agency which arrested you, okay? So if you've never been convicted. Now, then you have to file a petition in court where, not convicted, but where originally your charges been filed, right? So, because sometimes charges would be filed in one case, in one court, and then you're convicted convicted in another court, let's say if it's filed as a felony, but there was some kind of negotiation between you and your attorney and DA office, so now you ended up with misdemeanor, which is a win-win for you. However, here you will have to petition to a court, circuit court probably, to expunge it, although you ended up in, doing a misdemeanor plea. Okay, so again, guys, remember, this is general information, not an attorney's advice. Please don't treat it as such. If you have any questions, always call an experienced criminal defense lawyer, expungement lawyer in your jurisdiction, licensed in your jurisdiction. You can always call my office. The phone number is down below, 228-229-7500, or go visit my website up there, www.nataliaporschlawfirm.com, to set up your consultation. Okay, so you do a petition to a court to expunge your record. Specifically, you are attaching as an exhibit to this petition what you want to expunge, so the record from the agency or from the court that you're seeking to expunge. Along with that, you're attaching your order, proposed order, to the court. Along with that, you must contact a prosecuting attorney in that court, correct? You have to always send a copy to opposing counsel, okay? This is just the law. File it with court, you send a copy to a prosecutor office, and you wait until the clerk will contact you, or you can call the court and find out. You also probably will have to pay a filing fees if such applies in your county. Again, remember, this video was about Mississippi expungement laws about expungement law related to misdemeanor or a felony. Again, guys, if you like this video, put thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy this video. And please wait for more videos, because I will be making more videos to post on my YouTube channel or on my website. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.